chances underneath. He saves it to Davis. Those are killers, though. What a pass. Note got it. Schoolyard play by Devo Davis. Sometimes 3 is better than 2. Pretty cool. He know what he's making now. I know what he's making now. He better not do it. He's doing it. No way. Okay, now watch this. Ladies, make some noise with some little dick niggas at y'all. And you don't understand why niggas go to laugh? Making too much noise, Miss Lady. Why do you do that? You make a nigga think he got a big dick and he can fuck because you don't want to hurt his ego. And they get mad when he turn around and act like the nigga you made it think he was. When this trade was sent in between Jay and the Giants, because I don't remember seeing it in the committee check.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. We go from Denver. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Up to the 34 out of bounds there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him show up my defense.
DeMarcus Walker there on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Tannehill getting this complete to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
It's
brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And this is caught at the 8.
Tannehill's pass.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
The score, Titans 7, Broncos 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
She's gonna be fucking aggravating with this team.
Taken in
Slow
the
ass
end
Humphries
zone.
get burnt by a fucking BB.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
And the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Phillip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball out of the backfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And his defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On second down, it's Lindsay, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Locke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy. And I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback. And in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Locke.
What the fuck?
Incomplete. Yeah. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Spin 10 at the 11-yard line.
I'd rather Stafford.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
On 2nd and 9. Block. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time getting the sack. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Dory Jackson. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
No, that's not true.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be
This
taken
team is
down
sorry
as
right
that
now.
will
I'm
take
gonna build it up
us
though.
to the
I'll be
end of the
fine.
first quarter of play.
With the score, Titans 14, Broncos nothing.
A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Get my game.
I hear it static. I don't hear you.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And into the end zone.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know people see Philip Lindsey's role in Denver is changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsey. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball at the backfield and move the sticks.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock.
Get the fuck out of
throws
here,
another
bro.
one. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver?
Yeah.
Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made
Drew Lock
the
ain't
play?
helping the
We often
case.
talk about whether they take a good
Fucking
first step or not.
bum.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now he'll let it go on the run. And that's caught inside the 30.
That was stupid.
Touchdown, Titans. Alvin Kamara, 60 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
His throw power is so ass too, so it doesn't help.
Let's be clear. No one likes unexpected fees.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Shot big, down the lane. Wow. There you go. Take play, Griffin. Good to see. And then, of course, a big smile.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things.
You gotta get to the outside, please.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Adam told me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
He's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
3rd down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Pissing me off.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What are you watching, bro? Don't sound right.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football.
Everything is going this man.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Need help right now. Get everything.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case? I put it there. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you actually put them guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
And my goodness, another interception. Desmond King.
Lead the motherfucker, bro.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup.
You can't lead a pass to the fucking sideline like I told him to.
But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And a route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Cortland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Cortland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Lock working out of the gun. Oh, a nifty juke there.
How much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
Now a timeout taken. Melvin Gordon. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Noah Fant, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
All I can do is laugh at this shit.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He'll let this go.
Where's
deep for
throwing that pass?
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
So, I've been in sports since 2006.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Would like to hear more from the NFL.
Man, fuck them hoes.
Your review is just simply not enough. I understand it is too early for findings. I understand there's a process, but based on the history,
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
How the NFL got to fucking protect the
something
win?
to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 29, Locke. This is the tight end fan.
You can't believe it got down the field.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play. But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Block. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Out quickly to Judy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are in for 6.
Lining up for the extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Draymond tripping. You know Draymond's not even the best defender in the NBA history.
This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come
Draymond
out
who,
to the
Green?
25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
Oh, what is that, Twitter?
Yeah.
That's just funny.
Yeah. Tony Allen said, "Big cap. Who stand you? Where you? Oh, who you playing?"
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And the Broncos
now defense wants to play.
Take him down. Draymond Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I ain't worried at all.
Now it's Tannehill. They'll set up the screen down to
Seems like to me he's doing a whole bunch of help
contain
defense.
him to just 4. Second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing
I'm really
to go
getting
wrong
lost by
and keep it from being a big game.
Adam Humphries, of all people.
4 yards on
Bro,
that
what?
last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Adam Humphries.
Tannehill.
Pick the fucking ball up.
Incomplete.
What are you doing?
He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And it is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal.
What's so hard about just picking the fucking ball off? Like, I don't get it.
Eli Apple.
Stop batting the ball down.
There as he gets in and knocks it away.
And so many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd down and goal. Tannehill escaping
he
the
got
pressure
stuck.
right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. But now it's 3rd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And nothing but daylight ahead. And a terrific return
did
as
something
he'll
right.
take it up past the 35.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll start on the grab with Lindsey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 3rd and short. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bro, somebody found fucking the shrimp tails and they damn serious.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans 30.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke completes it to Fant on the right side. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos get a bit closer. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
The score, Titans 35, Broncos 14. Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 39. And the return will stop right around the 25. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Not with passes like that.
My goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
What's so hard about
The number 7 usually lucky here. For him, 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses.
Drew Lock,
But in this
motherfucker's
case,
so
the
terrible,
offense still
bro.
throwing the football.
I told him to keep it away from the middle of the field. This bitch throws
So
it
now
straight
2nd
to the
and
middle
10
of the
after
field.
the
Like,
incompletion on 1st
Oh,
down.
you
They'll run. This is
Huh?
Kamara. And
he
a short
tired?
gain across the 15 to the
I don't know. This shit's
17-yard
stupid.
line. He'll get
He's just
only
terrible.
3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and
it's all
7
good, bro.
ahead.
It's only week 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line
I
is
gotta
getting some
rebuild him.
smiles on its faces. And
I
I know
gotta-
it sounds
I gotta build him up.
crazy, but
That's
they
how you
practiced
build,
for
like,
this
bitch
back in
was good
training
before.
camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the 1st as well. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Smith catches
How many
left
times I want to see
side.
that play and still can't stop
It's
it.
another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. I'll give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
The Titans first.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
He's going deep for Brown. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Michael O.J. Mudia. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return.
Yeah, I've been through that ball.
Touchdown.
He threw that shit mad late.
Door closed.
I got you.
Locked, reinforced.
And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Titans 42, Broncos 14.
Throw the pick 6 and get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From the 27, Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Lock now on 1st down. He completes this to Sutton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. His throw caught right around the 6. Then all the way home, the Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Titans 42, Broncos 21. Brandon McManus to
get the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the game. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.
Hell no. Huh? Yeah, bring it to win. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. She ain't on that shirt.